Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. And sorry for the delay. There's a delay this morning because there's been some internet issues. I guess it's just in this area. Not sure. But thank you so much for your patience and for being here. So, this morning, I'm sure you noticed the little thumbnail. I've got my little Wally on there. And we're going to talk a little bit about quantum healing of the mind, and how we can control and heal the past and change the timeline, past timelines. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But I do want to look in the chat. I see a lot of your comments coming through. Thank you all for being here. How sweet. Yes, Connie, Ascent Nutrition rocks for sure. Diane Alexander, you just got your Ascent Nutrition goodies. Awesome. Yeah, and I was going to talk a little bit about that too, because the quantum healing that I'm talking about today is of the mind. So it is what we put in our bodies as well as what we tell ourselves. So what you feed your mind ultimately, and that's with nutrition and what you're feeding it verbally and mentally, what you're saying to yourself. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Rocks, I'm going to pull some cards and we're going to see also what's the message for today. But there's a few little banners I'm going to hold up, as well as a really cool quote, which we all know this. Everything I share every day, we all know it, but it's good to be reminded of the importance of what we're telling ourselves and what we feel and what we believe. So it is not what you want that you attract. Okay, we're always wanting and saying we need things and we want. But it's what you attract is what you believe to be true. So it's what you believe, what you feel, and what you truly feel. We can say we feel something all that we want, but it doesn't mean that we actually are. So that's where visualization comes into play. So visualizing it, really putting yourself in, that's quantum, putting yourself in that vibration, in that frequency of really believing and feeling that it's already in existence. So, I mean, we know this stuff, we've heard this stuff throughout time, yes, but I feel like it just needs, especially nowadays, this really needs to be more so drilled into us so we don't forget this. Because I'm getting a lot of friends and a lot of you guys, other clients coming to me, new people that are coming across the channel as well. They are struggling with staying positive. They're struggling with things not happening fast enough. So that is a huge thing right now. And that's why I have been lately talking about this kind of stuff. And a lot of it is just resistance. It's simple as that. But resistance is something that all of us, we face it all the time. That's like what I was saying. When we're wanting something so badly to happen, or we feel like we need things, but we don't really need things. What we want, and using the word want, you have to be careful with too, because that's reverse manifesting at times. But here we go: wanting, needing, impatience, which we all are like this, especially in this season right now. We're approaching Aries, so we're going to want things done fast and now, right? So we have to pay attention to divine timing. We have to bring our awareness back and bring it within. So all creates resistance, all those things, lack and reverse manifesting. So when we stay in that resistance, whatever we're feeding the universe, whatever we're telling the universe, is what we're going to get back. I want. I don't know, abundance is popular, right? Everyone says that. So the more you say you want it, the more the universe is gonna make you feel that feeling of that want. So it is creating resistance, and that's exactly what keeps you out of the quantum field of positivity and a higher frequency. Now let's talk a little bit about sleep. So sleep brings you to counsel your soul, and you go within when you sleep, especially a good deep sleep and when you're well rested. And prior to sleep, and also when you awaken. And this is why I always recommend journaling or anything positive that you can get your mind focused on before you go to bed and when you awaken. It's even if it's just 5 minutes, it doesn't have to be like an hour, So prior to sleep and awakening, this is even if you just want to say this, just claim that the infinite intelligence is leading you to your desired path. But you must see and feel this. Seeing, feeling it, living in the vibration as if it's already here in this present moment. Because every moment we're shifting, every moment we're different, every moment we're hopefully going to a higher frequency. But when we do drop our frequencies, which we all do because we're all human, when we do drop it, we have to bring our awareness back and say, okay, I'm creating some type of resistance, but where is this resistance? And a lot of times, and this is the whole the quantum healing that I'm talking about is more of work. This is work that must be done. It's emotional work. It must be done before any type of other healing can really truly happen. There's tons of healings out there. We've got the Reikis out there, all of it. But truly, no one person can really heal something until the emotional mind work is done. Mind, body, soul. The mind must be healed first. That is rewiring the thinking. This is where the quantum healing comes in. So number one, before any type of healing can be done, it has to be rewiring. It is your instant replay of those memories of the past, and also the awareness of that version of you in the past. So I'll always use myself an example because why not? So let's go back. I'm going to use myself as an example. So a past memory, let's just throw it out there, what happened recently, okay? So let's go back to that version of myself, okay? That version of myself I know exists. That existed in the past. Doesn't exist now. My frequency is completely different. I'm changing every moment, just all of us are. Every moment we're shifting timelines. We're going into different frequencies, like a radio station, different frequencies we dial into. So I am not that person that was in that situation right now. So why would I want to hold on to that resistance? Why would I want to hold on to that energy? So that's in the past, and I leave it there. I leave it there and I don't put it on instant replay anymore. If it does creep back in, now this is what we're trying to heal here. So when it does creep back in and that instant replay comes on, or that radio station, however you want to picture it, we're going to turn it, right? With static, like back in the day, we would listen to the radio, right? Well, I know me and my brother did. So it would be staticky on some stations. So what do? You turn it. You naturally are going to turn it. So whenever that static of the past creeps back in, you have to shut it off as if it was just a dial that you just switch. You have to. If you do not, then you're going to remain in that resistance field, that lower vibration of yourself, which isn't your true value or who you are. Because a lot of times in those past memories, you are not the one that's doing wrong. And then this also comes into play too. We have to forgive the person that was doing wrong to us and forgive ourselves first. Like, this is the biggest part, is forgiving yourself for being in that type of situation and understanding the lesson in it. And then you let it go. And once you do that, you're letting go of the resistance. And then as you do that, you remember that I let go of that. And then that dial on that radio, that static isn't going to come back in anymore. So it's really all about resistance. We have to change the past before we can really heal anything. It's all emotional and of the mind. That's number one. And that's what also affects the body. So our body, the more we hold on to that resistance, there's individuals, I mean, myself included, I've held on to resistance from other things in my past for years, years and years and years. So certain things can build up, and that's going to cause inflammation, that's going to cause body issues. The body is going to react. The universe will react with the body, create more issues, and try to tell you to purge it out and to let it go. You do truly hold resistance within, but it's going to disrupt your whole system. So that's why it is crucial. Quantum healing is real, but we're the only ones that can heal ourselves. We are the true only souls. We are high living vibrational souls, and we're the only ones that can heal that. You have to heal the inner core before anything else. You can't just go to a healer and expect it to be gone. We have to do the work, you know? So that's why I wanted to bring more attention to this, because it's not being talked about enough. You know, there's just so much out there, um, healing practices and all of that. And I'm not trying to diss anything at all. They're beautiful and great and they do work. But we have to take ownership of what happened in our lives and heal that situation, whatever it may be. And maybe you don't have a situation to heal. Maybe you already let go of resistance, and more it's that lack, and it's that want, the wanting, the needing, the impatience. Maybe you're at a point in your life where it's like, dang, everything's just taking too long and nothing's happening, you know, or even the things in the world, right? The more we want things to happen, like let's see the whole financial system, let's hurry it up. Why isn't it happening? The more we speak that, the more we're creating resistance. And the more of us creating that resistance, the more we're going to get, you know? So it's so real, and it's all quantum, and we really have to start there. We have to start in the mind. But remember that about sleep. Sleep brings counsel to the soul. So do it prior to going to bed. And when you wake up, I feel it makes the biggest impact. You can say something like that I have on the screen. Claim that the infinite intelligence is leading you to your desired path, but you must see and feel this. So try that, or try something that you write on your own. But yeah, this big message today was just about healing the past, or healing whatever you may be going through, because that's where we need to start. It's truly where we need to start. So I'm going to share screen with that quote one more time. Let's read it together one more time, because I just feel it's very important. It is not what you want that you attract, but you attract what you believe to be true. So it's all about what you believe. So we can't say it enough. I feel like there's a lot of us out there that just needed to hear this today. I don't know. I feel the energies are very heavy still. But that's important for sure. And then, like I was saying about our inner health, you know, what are you feeding your body? Yeah. What are you telling yourself, right? But what else are you feeding your body? Are you eating properly? Are you taking like the best, sweetest care of yourself? You know, it's so important. And that's where healing begins too, from the inside out, like we're talking about today. And just a reminder, because I haven't shared it in a while. I think I shared it on Monday, but it's been a while. But so on my website, you can access Ascent Nutrition right there on my website, arcanashores.net. But this is what I always recommend. It is my favorite, so I'm a little biased with the algae oil. But if you're looking for something to help you stay more positive, I do this before I go to bed. If you're having sleeping problems, this is what I also do. Because a lot of you ask me, what do you do? How do you sleep? How are you so positive and you're up so early? Because I wake up at 5. It's all about, we have to get the proper sleep, and we have to have like a routine and a schedule. It's so important. Sleep and what you give yourself, what you tell yourself, so important. But yeah, right there on my website, you click shop and it goes right to Ascent. So it's pretty cool. And I know you guys love Ascent just like I do, but I wanted to share that. But hey, let's pull some cards. Let's kind of have fun and get a little bit lighter, right, with the cards. And let's see, what is the message today? Here we go. What is the message? And hopefully you guys can see the screen with the cards. Let me know if you can't, but it should be there. All right, here we go. First card coming out. Wow, there's the Tower card. So that is a big, like I was saying, the energy is still very heavy, and we have Aries season right upon us here. So the Tower, there's changes coming. There's big changes coming. And this is the eclipse energy as well. So we're already in that. We're already feeling that eclipse energy. So pay good attention to the changes, people in your lives that may not end up being in your life like by next month. You know, the eclipse, this special eclipse is going to make a lot of changes. Let's see what else we get. We have the star card. Beautiful. So that's nice to see after a tower card. So tower card is the coming down of something or going away of something, a major change, a good shift, a shift in your timeline, and a rebirth. The star card's a beautiful rebirth. So it's like a whole new beginning, owning your power again, taking your power back, taking the lead. I feel like a lot of you are going to be taking a leadership role, or finally just taking control of your life, and not people pleasing. That's a big one that's coming to me big time. People pleasing is common for us empaths, so that's something that we need to break in this, especially now as we're all rising in frequency. So before I talk about the chariot, but people pleasing, it's a symptom of being an empath. So we must understand that. And it's not a positive. Yes, it's a very sweet and good thing, and it's good people's, it's humanitarian, but we don't want to give our power away all the time. So you must pay attention to the self-love. How much self-love are you giving yourself? And then here's the chariot. So the chariot, push forward. This is Cancer energy as well. So very good energy, powerful, but push forward, push through, work through your emotions, work through whatever it may be that might have been blocking you. I feel like it's something that you were thinking that was blocking you. With the tower here, whoever needs to hear this, I feel like someone out there, there's some mental block. It was a mental block. You just couldn't push through it. But maybe you're cutting ties now, and now you're taking your power back and you're pushing forward and doing what you have to do. So let's see what else we have. We're going to pull one more. Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It is earth energy. She manifests. She, just like we were talking about, she feels, she visualizes, and manifests what she desires. So stay in that high frequency. Be very grounded. Like Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. So pay attention to self-love, grounding. And if you do have a tower moment you're going through right now, that chariot card is for you. Just push forward. You're in the middle of a rebirth. Some of us already went through it last month. And hopefully this eclipse doesn't do another one, because I don't know how much more it could take. But I feel like if you went through it last month, I feel like this eclipse is going to be a little bit better for you. Because a lot of us went through major changes in career, relationships, drastic changes of life. So if you already went through it, you're probably going to be okay for this eclipse. But if you haven't, there could be some changes coming. But it's all good, and it's all divine. It's everything happens for a reason. That is very true. But just remember to take good care of yourself and start with the inside out for sure. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped someone that needed to help this. I enjoy all your comments too. I love this one by Cindy737. Drinking a shake with my Ascent mushrooms and oil. Very good girl. Yes. Awesome. And I do that too. I love to put it in my coffee, of course. I have mushroom coffee every morning with the agaricon. Love it. It's awesome. And lion's mane, of course. But thank you guys so much. And all the links for you guys are under the video and in the comment section. But I'll see you guys later. I'll be on tomorrow with the Financial Friday. And see you then. Have a good one. Bye.